Hello everyone, welcome to Usagi Plays Amnesia. And we got quite a lot to cover before we start the stream. So I am going to hit continue, because I believe where we are is fairly quiet as it is. But, given how fast we've been running through the game so far, it's looking a lot like we're going to be finishing Amnesia this week. So yeah, that means obviously next week would be another game, right? That said, while I do have a few options... What the heck? When was I in... Oh, shit. I clicked the wrong account. Hang on. No, change profile, please. There we go, yeah. Right, as... Yeah, if there was any doubts as to whether or not I've played this game before, as I was saying, there are a few options for games that I could play through after this one. 3 of them I have already. 3 of them, I'm waiting for them to go on sale on Steam, and this is an important thing to note because generally around Halloween there's a Steam sale. The only issue is, Halloween is literally next Friday, which means, of course, another stream day. So depending on when the sale starts, I don't know if it'll actually, if it'll start right after that stream or no, which would suck. Anyways, so, if we finish before the 2-hour period... Oh, the fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the bedpost. Anyways, if we finish earlier than the 2-hour timing this week, then I'll probably be making another video for this. But basically, I've decided that we should, I want to hold a bit of a vote on what game I start next week. And like I said, that comes down to, 3 games that I have now versus 3 games that I'm looking to get. There's actually quite a few games that I'm looking to get, but in this case it's those 3 in particular that I want to play next. For the ones that I'm looking to get, there's Outlast, Among the Sleep, and actually the next Amnesia game, Machine for Pigs. In terms of games that I have now, there's Dead Space 2, Silent Hill 2, and Bioshock. We could play through Bioshock. Anyway, so back to the matter at hand. This game here. Right now we're in the Chancel. Last time we came up here, there was a grunt wandering around. I'm pretty sure it continues wandering around. But at the same time, I remembered that when we poked out here, we saw a path still around on this side. Normally when I come in here, it's after I've collected all the orb pieces, and that path is always smashed to bits, so I kind of want to see what's on that path, and I'm hoping we don't get killed for this. So, yeah. So, here's hoping. I don't see anything. Oh, was the video not showing? Oh, shit.
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Dude, Orpheus,
Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just
Oh,
a myth
that's what you're
after
dealing
all.
Come on, Daniel. Run faster. Wow, so I've never been in this room before. This is new. This is very nice and new. Well lit, too. Fun fact about the Orpheus thing, though. Alright, so throughout this we've kind of figured out that, whatever Alexander is after involves someone he loves. Other than Daniel, I mean what? So yeah, so he's clearly after someone he loves, right? Orpheus went down into hell to get his wife, trying to bring her back from the dead, and he kind of failed. So it's like, are you hiding something, Daniel? Are you saying I'm gonna muck up? No. Whatever. Okay, let's read this note. A shattered orb. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a vacuity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything, but I have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose, like making people go insane. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? You know, if this game is any sign, apparently a really long time, so I think you're good, Alexander. Gosh, look at all this stuff, though. Ah, man. Ah, man. Including an altar of sorts. What's in here? Another altar! Surrounded by... I'm pretty sure it's just an abyss of... smoke. Oh, this is bloody. Let's grab this oil. Wow! Someone died. Well... get out. He has a lot of altars. He's got a thing for him, I'm telling you. The blood god. Oh goodness. Gosh. These are such empty altars too. You haven't left anything on here, Alexander? For shame. Anyway. Nice armor though. Really nice. Way more tasteful than the statues with erections upstairs. Anyways. Here's hoping we do not get ambushed as soon as we, leave this room. Gosh, this place is creepy. Gosh, this place is so creepy. You didn't see the boner statues? They were in the study, man! Okay, let's get down here before I have a heart attack. Right, basically, oh gosh! Were you not with us when we went through the study? Carefully cutting the man open made him think. This is how Father must feel about his craft. Being an artisan, relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate grants a certain form of pride. You're comparing what's probably wood carving to opening a person's insides. What the heck? No. Anyways. Yeah, you must have. Whoa.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here.
Okay.
Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself.
How lovely.
Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage
Wow.
your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Gosh. That's nice. And now I'm...
coming.
Not very
You got the
good.
doors open?
Yeah.
Good going.
Yeah, they're open,
I
dude.
knew you could do it.
See you, Agrippa. Oh, here's hoping that this is the right way. Let's light something. It's not like I don't have enough. Yeah. Oh, hey. Agrippa channels Vire. Vire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I think it's compassion that's telling him to release Agrippa, actually. Agrippa as he is... I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa as he is, and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Wire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so that he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Vire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tampter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tampter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling carank. I will have to address Vire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Welp. Gosh, though, it's like, have you no compassion? Well, I don't know. You're the one locking up a dude. And keeping him from dying. Anyways, memory jar. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. He's so dramatic! He's so dramatic! Oh hey, more laudanum. He's just such a huge ham! Oh my goodness. Sounds? Anyway, hopefully we're not going to enter the choir. Is this the choir? Oh, it's the freaking choir. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. It's like, oh, I might as well just go through this freaking room. Very delicious ham, yes. Ugh. Right, if you don't know about the choir, basically the entire choir is brutes everywhere. It is also the room where I basically just wander around along the sides the entire time and pray I don't run into one. Ugh. Here we go. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. What a horrible place. What a horrible, horrible place.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation.
I don't know.
It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge.
Misplaced my ass.
Justify your violence. Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened.
That's kind of
It's
stupid.
curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
What kind of logic is that? It's your fault, because you couldn't die properly. Hide behind a pillar, Daniel. Hide behind the pillar. Nothing can get you behind a pillar, right? Right? Ugh. Oh? Is this the fungus? Also, apparently I'm not crouched. Oh, let's close this. Ugh. Lights! That's nice. Lights are nice. Apparently I just have a slight headache. This is also nice. Well, it's not nice, but you know. Alright, let's, should be an orb piece in here. Let's find you. Oh, there it is. Come here. Yeah. Okay, that's one down. Basically, there are 3 in each half of this. Oh, please tell me that's not a brood over there. I think it's just fog. If only I could jump! I can't, though. Oh, there's a skeleton there. See what's really not good about this? Is if I do encounter a brute, I'm not gonna be able to run. Sheesh, that's a long fall. I don't even remember what the encounter triggers are. Like, I'm dead certain the bridge is one of them. Which of course means we gotta cross the bridge, right? Alright, Daniel. Frick! Get behind a pillar. Please don't come this way. Like, I am so screwed if he comes this way. Don't turn around, Daniel. Goldfish logic, right? gee. Oh gee, oh gee. Oh gee, oh gee, oh gee. Ha ha. I mean, I don't hear it's moaning. Oh! Oh! Ha ha! It's gone! Ha ha ha! It's gone! Yay! Yay! Is there a door down that way? I'm pretty sure there's a door this way. Ah ha ha. Yeah, I'm thinking there's a door over there. Okay. And book it across the hall. Like an idiot. Oh, hey. Well. Somehow I still only have a slight headache. Which is odd, because I'm pretty sure it's not that well lit in here. I mean, with my lighting as it is right now, it's pretty great, but... Come on, Daniel. And... fungus! Haha. Yeah! Just open that. And, grab that. Whoa. And, close this. Whew. Okay. This room. There's water everywhere. There's nothing in this water, Daniel. It's fine. Where is this one? Is it like in the bowl? Thought these things were supposed to glow. Man, oh, there it is, Yeah! Alright. Whew! We are flying through this one. We are just flying. It's interesting, none of these things have actually triggered. Normally they do something, like, the Iron Maiden was supposed to fly open on her face. With a whole cloud of blood and everything. But it didn't. This thing, I believe, is also supposed to open. But it hasn't. Or I guess we open it ourselves. Or we touch it! The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull's bellow. Yeesh! Fun! Fun! Lovely. Okay. Okay, you know what? I did remember something. Okay, so you open it, right? And you can also light this. And... that wasn't good for our head. Yeah. You know what? Head is pounding isn't too bad though. At least we're not like ... you know? So yeah. Oh boy. Time to continue our adventure along the side of the hall. Hoping and really hoping that we do not encounter another brute. Let me see. Pretty sure we can get up here? Could have sworn we could. Come up, 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 up. Ah, there we go, there we go, there we go. So this is like a little shortcut here. With a nice little hideaway. And tinder. Come here, come here. Yep. Do 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 do. Anyone out there? Whee! Oh, now I remember what I didn't like about these ones. You got these things right between each one. Freaking. Ugh, that makes it so hard to get out. Ugh. Oh, there's the other door though. So somehow, we're pretty much in the clear. Yay! Okay, Daniel, come on. Pretty sure we... Whoa.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
I'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
You
don't
sound
worry.
so...
The human body
Like,
is much more
I
resilient.
mean...
They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Isn't that lovely? Oh, it's like, how is it Daniel's fault he could succumb to this? You're making everything sound like a game, Alexander. Ugh. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly, and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Ugh. If I remember correctly about the Iron Maiden in the first room, by the way, what basically happened when you clicked it was the memory was the guy sort of sitting there, and then his knee slips, and of course you have a knee-jerk reaction to that. You pull back, and what happened from that is he ended up smacking his head forward, popping one of his eyeballs. So it's like, oh. Anyways, last piece in here. Hooray! Which of course means crystal clear! And we're actually at half an hour as well, which is perfect timing. So that means we're gonna pause for the first bit of the stream, and I will see you in just a moment.